Moscow Marjorie. The nickname seems to have really taken off.
Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my party, I put that on my family. 14th District, Georgia Swamp, address me as your MTG. Yeah, you can kiss my ass, but you can never touch my town. I deport all the immigrants so they don't turn my babies brown. MAGA is my party, I'm like a horse head Barbie. Divorce one, he's not hung, but the gym guy is naughty. Hardy magic girl in the Senate, radical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a lie, call me if you need no truth. See them other Republicans, they don't ever leave the booth. I'm a conspiracy loser, I got no solid takes, but Jewish space lasers be burning up your Golden Gate Bridge. My IQ is less than your fridge and the freezer, and we stunning like Google the Golden Gate Bridge. My IQ is less than your fridge and the freezer. Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Call myself a winner, and if I met Jesus, I would poison him at dinner. I'm the editor on NAFO, fella, drama. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I'm looking like Madonna, but I'm flossing like Ivana Trump. You know I keep that twerk in my trunk, got my hand on daddy trunk, so I can feel his lump. I'm yelling muga nasty, till my throat is raspy. Old, rich and trashy, I be where the cash be. You can't find that, I think you need a Google map. My Putin handler will poison all your kitty cats. Now Google that, dummies follow me on Twitter. I claim to read the Bible, but I be lying out my shitter. You're a lame ass sinner, I call myself a winner. And if I met Jesus, I would poison him at dinner. I'm the editor, director, plus I'm my own boss. Shitting on Ukraine with no shame, just to see the loss. Which means the dog ain't getting over me. Russian propaganda be pumping out my ovaries. And we starting like Nuga, NAFO, fella, drama. And basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Looking like Madonna, but I'm flossing like Ivana Trump. You know I keep that twerk in my trunk, got my hand on daddy trunk, so I can feel his lump. Hog tour, got you spitting on my bits. And NAFO fellas always reppin' with bong hits. We wipe you out like toilet paper does the shits. Serve you up like cheesy eggs, bacon and some grits. We are in your walls and we better than your cause. My Shiba Inu hungry, gonna bite you with his jaws. Designer keyboard ready for a pause. We postin' memes original with no flaws. We phone controls online for the cause. We never slow down, sleep or take a pause. We rollin' deep in the fetty, that's our cause. We fundraising money, phone controls and breaking the laws. And we crazy smooth brain, don't ignite us. Bump until all my phalanges get rheumatoid arthritis. And that's why nobody ever wanna fight us. NAFO fellas never stop like a trainer virus. And we barking, biting, bonking, biting, wagging tails when we hit the night. Sparking, lighting, igniting like a bomb. No viewers though, NAFO fellas be better than all your bots know. And we got no leader, I am the boss. 10,000 deep when we creep, ain't no time to floss like an owl. We don't sleep, we about that box, telegram to the X, we about the cause. And our moves are so fluid like we made of water. Blowing warships up, you ran out of solder. You might think you're hot, but my game is harder. Take a chick to the tunnel like up to a garter. Till the end we will rep, that's all we gotta do. Tearing up the set with NAFO on its crew. We bustin' rhymes in the beats like all the fellas do. Better check yourself before my doggies do. Got you spitting on my bits. The NAFO fellas always reppin' with bong hits. We wipe you out like toilet paper does the shits. Serve you up like cheesy eggs, bacon and some grits. We are in your walls better than your cause. My shape, I need you hungry, gonna bite you with his jaws.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam!
This is not Vietnam. It's not hot here. It's very cold. It's a very unusual weather for April. But we continue our mission, getting some solid trucks to our soldiers. I'm going to tell you a bit about each one.
Guys, we got an update from Car for Ukraine! I saw this, I'm like, bro, I gotta do a stream tonight.
Of them. So this first one, massive L200, that we've managed to buy because of Ukraine Matters, because Georgie, because of this great community that you, Georgie, my friend, has managed to build. And this one is going to the east, to some of the hottest spots on the front line. And as you can see,
Dude, Georgie's a fucking savage at fundraising. What a beast.
this one by Georgie, over here, over there, and over there, number 17, 18, and 19, and everyone who contributed for that. Let's move to this one. Number 19 truck from Ukraine Matters again. This delivery will be quite quite similar, right? We have
Yeah, Ken, I had to throw one up, man. I had to cut it short earlier today, and I was kind of like bummed out about it. So I'm like, I'll do the late night. We'll see if I get 2 or 3 people watching.
3 L200s. All of them wouldn't be possible without George and his community. Number 19, massive thanks to everyone who contributed. And of course, on all of them, you see armor here. You see the door is closed, but this one is open. You see armor over here.
So Georgie raised like 2 vehicles in like hours, like less than a week, I think. It was like less than a week he fundraised those vehicles. It was fast, super fast. Ken, Steve, thank you for being here.
And third one, L200, same L200, armor on the front. These cars, if you wonder why they're all the same, it's not a factory settings. It's not a factory order. They are just proven to be really good ones, price quality wise. So that's why we get so much of those L200s. Also armor on that one, and also everyone who has contributed.
Steve, it is 11:44 p.m. and it is April 11th where I am right now. The Shills tonight said you would be dropping into co-host. Sounds like it will be a party. Hope it happens. Yes. It should be tomorrow right around noonish for me. So yeah, I will be on the Shills tomorrow. I'm going to make it happen. It's the first day of my vacation. I have a ton of packing to do. I have a ton of shopping to do. I have a ton of everything to do. Laundry, like getting the house ready. Hey, Jason. But yes, I'm going to make time to be on the Shills. Last time he sent out an invite, something happened. I had to run off. I didn't even have time to apologize. I didn't make it. So yes, I will be on the Shills tomorrow. I'm going to make it happen.
So massive shout out to Georgie. I will be leaving below while I'm talking. I will be leaving some information who it's going to, because it's so cold and I forgot everything. Last but not least, this one is quite unusual. The SUV Mitsubishi Outlander. This one has been sponsored by an IT company originally from Ukraine, Intelias, that since the beginning of the war has been helping massively its people who are not only great developers but also who are fighting this war, and they get them some cars, supplies, etc. And we help them to get a very good one. Folks, there's not much time to talk. We have some great convoy coming, but we also have an ongoing campaign, Easter Pisanki campaign. So please go there, find your favorite influencer whom you'd like to support, and yeah, all the funds, all the donations will go to the soldiers. But there are some of the influencers who are working very, very hard. Renegade Chungus, I don't know if you watched this song that he made. That was incredible. and all for our soldiers. And there are more and more and more activities that they do.
Shout out to Chungus.
All with one purpose, to get our soldiers as many vehicles as possible. So let's not stop. Support, donate, spread the word, glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you. Oh no, Merc's doing he's doing the, what was it, the release of the new he's got a Last of Us. He's doing Last of Us right now. Yeah, he's doing his gaming Last of Us stream tonight. I stopped by, said hi. But yeah, I think it's the new release of the new Last of Us, if I'm correct. Did he just give me a shout out? Yes, he did give me a shout out for my amazing videos. It was very nice of him. He wasn't there for the pickles and the brandy. I mean, prune juice. Yeah, yeah, you know, we're all busy. Like, we don't have time to watch each other's live streams when we're all fundraising. I mean, he's coordinating the whole thing, so I've been super busy, but that was really nice of him to do a shout out for me. I'm gonna clip it. I'm super happy about that. It made my dad heard it. I heard my name. So yeah, I'm definitely I'm pretty happy that for the update, you know. I mean, I'm happy to be a part of this. I've been stoked since day one, since the day I got invited. Like, I was a little hesitant at first because I didn't know if I'd be able to you know, generate the funds needed to hang with the big dogs, but dude, we've been doing really good. Like, we're doing really good. Me and Canty put together make a pretty good team, I feel like. Right now, campaigns, we're at 86,000 on the total campaign. And yeah, Ukraine Matters 19,000. Such a Mime is 13,000. These are euros. These aren't USD. Euros. Mercado's at 11. He finishes. The Shills jumped in hot and just ripped us out of our 4th place position. But I'm all right with that because it's for the soldiers. So it's a friendly competition. I'm super competitive. But when it's all in the same pot, it really, you can't be mad about that. Someone dropped 10,000 USD. 10 fucking grand on the Shills fundraiser in their donor box. I need an edible. Just thinking about that. Hold on. This is a 420 friendly stream. Okay. And I need an edible. Where is my Secret Santa dropping me a $10,000 donation on mine? Where are you? Damn, dude. That's hardcore, man. But shout out to the Shills. Congratulations. They wrapped it up real quick with that. Here we are just grinding our asses off. If someone just comes and says, yeah, sprinkle a little 10 G's on them. Just sprinkle it. Badass. Pretty badass, not gonna lie. Someone won the lotto, yeah. Fuck, not me. You need to find my blue sky? Hold on. I can remedy that right now. Matter of fact, eventually I'm going to get to the point to where I need to just post all of my social medias in one area. But I want to get my Discord going before that, and it's next in line. Here is my blue sky link. That is my blue sky link. Tone, what up? Tone, what up? Yeah, morning. Congrats to the Shills. Yeah, dude, 10 racks. Someone just sprinkles little 10 racks on them. Man, that's savage. Savage. Moan, I had post your stream on Blue Sky. Thank you, Gundell. I like the moaning. Moan. I don't know what that is, where that's from. Where are you from? Yeah, add me up. Oh, yeah, by the way, folks, I'm officially leaving Twitter. X. Not as far as like terminating my account, but my blue checkpoint is going away. Fuck that platform. There's no point in me having a check mark if I can't get engagement. And right now, I'm going to say last year it was different. Last year I was still getting donations on X. I don't think I've got a single donation on X this entire year, and it's April. The only reason I had a check mark on that platform was for donations. For my friends' family and for my friends' friends who are my friends, who are my family now. The only reason I had that was for Rowan and the 14th Mechanized Brigade and for this fundraiser. But I'm getting like zero engagement on it. I'm getting zero donations on it. I have absolutely no reason to stay on X at this point. So I'm probably going to just troll motherfuckers until I get banned and just call it a day. Calling it a day. Right now, Threads is looking good. I had to cry a little. I was like, why am I here? No one wants to help. No one's helping me with my fundraisers. And then shout out to Shy Girl Blushing. Linked me to her donation fundraiser. We've had a lot of engagements in the past. Boosted me and got donations from Threads. And then also Toonie Tuesday really hooked me up today, I feel like, on their Fiverr Friday. Toonie Tuesday hasn't got me into their actual Toonie Tuesday fundraiser yet, which I would really love. Toonie Tuesday, if you're listening to me right now, please, please, please highlight me. Please. Please, 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 please highlight me. It's my birthday in 2 days. I'm begging you, highlight me, please, so I can get this campaign done. I will not be able to stream for probably 4 or 5 days or fundraise for 4 or 5 days. I will be out of town. And I need support on this big time because we have 9 days left until Easter. In some spots, it's only 8 days. It's literally 6 minutes away from only being that many days, 8 days. So if I could get a little support from the fellas, been a pretty loyal fella for a long time. If I can get some help there, that would be great to wrap this up with Canty. We are getting close, guys. We're not far away. We're not far away at all. Where are we? Here we are. 6,629 euros out of 11,000 euros. Looks like if we go down on donations, where are we at? Steve, you are a fucking legend. Thank you, sir. Adam, you are a fucking legend. Darlene, Christy, I love you guys. Thank you so much for helping. Lillian, thank you. Anonymous, whoever threw in the 104 euros anonymously, thank you. Adam again, Linda, guys, you guys are great. Mitch, it feels good to have such a solid community. I know Canty was talking a little bit about it on his stream last night, and it got me choked up. Like, he was talking about how we have such small platforms and we're doing such big work, and it really is touching, guys. Like, heartfelt. Like, I was in tears when Canty was talking about it. To hear someone else say it, and to acknowledge it, guys, you are the best community. Hands down. Couldn't ask for a better one. It's amazing. And it's really heartfelt. It makes me feel like I'm doing something important. It makes me feel like I know you guys feel the same way. Like, we are helping. We are helping these men get home to their kids. We're helping wounded people get home. We're helping them defend their country from a bunch of grapists that are destroying everything they touch. Just a bunch of assholes who are taking over their country and just destroying everything in their way, causing as much harm and pain and suffering as they can while they do it. And we are helping to fight that. This is the most clear battle between good and evil in the history of whatever we've known in our lifetime. And I'm honored to be a part of the good side. and I'm honored to have you guys supporting us in this cause. It's the best feeling in the world. It really is. So thank you guys very much for doing what you were doing. Please keep it up. Got a few things to show you, man. I fell into the algorithm of TikTok today. I just did. I turned it on. I had to leave earlier. I did a stream this morning. Yeah, he choked you up too. Yeah, he had me going, dude. I had tears going. Like, I cry easy though, man. I do. I cry during Star Wars. I love Star Wars. But I had to leave earlier. One of my kids had a medical emergency. I had to rush her to the ER, and she's fine. She's fine now. But I had to go midstream. Yeah, it happens. Life, dude. I'm raising 3 kids of my own. You know, I got to be there. I'm fundraising, and I work 50 hours a week, so I'm really busy. It's good. It's all good. Steve, I can't. I haven't even. I'm just gonna read it. Steve asked me, "Hey Chungus, you got kids? How raged are you about the kids killed in the playground bombing?" I can't think about it. I haven't thought about it. I've seen it. I've posted it. But I have a blocker right now to where I don't think about it in an emotional aspect, because it would probably destroy me. You know, thinking about my kids' future and seeing them every day, and knowing the sacrifices they're making just for me doing what I'm doing. They understand, you know, because I'm going to be honest, sometime I have to sacrifice away from being with them to stream and to fundraise. But they're there with me during the rallies. They're there holding signs. They're there protesting with me. They understand why I'm doing it. They understand exactly for that reason that children are being bombed every day on the other side of the world. They understand why I'm doing this. They understand why I have to go in my room for an hour or two a day and fundraise. And they're supportive of it. They have Ukrainian friends. You know, the last time we were at the rally, my oldest boy was there playing with this Ukrainian kid. And we don't know everybody there when we go there, guys. We don't. There's new people all the time. There was a soldier from Azov, I believe, who came to the United States. And he went up and talked a little bit. I didn't realize he's a war hero. He's straight out a war hero. He was helping to. There's a Russian gal there who absolutely bleeds blue and yellow. She has denounced her country. She's denounced her citizenship. She's American citizen as well, I believe. No, not yet. She's not a citizen yet. She has her own diaspora there who fundraises for drones and tourniquets, and she's very, very much dedicated to seeing Ukraine win, and she has felt burned out. She's felt silenced because of where she's from. And he went up there and he spoke on her behalf when she was up there, and she just started crying. You know, because it's been really rough on her too, because she can't really come out and say where she's from because of what they're doing, you know. But he got up there and he started saying, "I saw the tourniquets you guys have been fundraising. I saw it, and it saved men's lives." And it was a hugging moment. It was fucking really, really beautiful. I didn't know who this guy was at first, but it turned out he was part of Azov. And you know, she's dead, burnt, because she's doing everything she can to fight her fucking former government. It was really cool to see, but I didn't realize my son was playing with his kid. And the dude's like a war hero, and they're just out there fucking playing tag, right? My son comes up to me, how do you say play do you want to play tag in Ukrainian? So I actually had to Google it. I looked it up, and my son ran off with this war hero's kid, and we're playing tag in the field right there. And it was fucking just the most beautiful thing to see my kids there doing that. you know, and when they were leaving, he wanted to say goodbye. He didn't know how to say goodbye, so I told him how to. He went running up, and he ran like halfway across that field just to tell him goodbye. And it was just the most beautiful thing to see, you know, a kid from one side of the world playing tag with a kid from the other side of the world who's lost everything with his family, you know, and his dad fought and came here. It's just such a good experience for children to be culturized like this, to meet different people. You know, there's Belarusians there supporting Ukraine. There's fucking even Russians there supporting Ukraine. Not many, but there are there. There's Armenians there supporting Ukraine. There's Polish people there supporting Ukraine. It was like a little piece of how the world should be without the evil empire, you know. It's hard to explain. And when I see Ukrainian kids getting melted from bombs, I have to shut it off in my head. I can't think about it. You know? I acknowledge it happened, and it motivates me to do more. Because then questions are asked. You know, why aren't other people feeling the same way I do? Why aren't other people doing the same thing I'm doing? Because I'm just a guy, right? I'm just a guy. I got some camera shit going on. I know a little. Why isn't everybody doing what I'm doing because of that? And it blows my mind. It blows my mind why more people don't care. And maybe it's because they don't want to think about it. Because I don't want to think about it, but it happened, right? We have to. We have to at least acknowledge that it happened, right? Because that type of shit, it weighs on you, right? What is it, 10 children obliterated from one bomb, from one missile? You know? So, yeah, it's hard to think about. I'll say it's hard to think about. One of my daughter's best friends is from Eritrea. I don't know where that is. Hold on one sec. I had to plug in my headset. Yeah, I love taking my kids to these rallies. Like, they come back and they tell stories to their friends of people they met and nobody believes them. Oh, it's in Africa? Okay. Yeah, they come back to school here in my little hick-ass town, my little baggy town, and they say, yeah, we know a bunch of Ukrainians and Belarusians, and we play with them and all this shit, and everybody's like, no, you guys don't. Oh, it's great. It really is. I love having my kids' culture. The teachers love it too. Like, I've had their teachers come up to me. Like, one of my kids is like top in his class right now. I've got awards all over. Like, lined up to be president, student of the month, character awards, you name it. And the other one is trying, but he's got a lot of anger issues. He's kind of like my strength, which is good. I love him to death, but he's a hothead. He's a hothead, but at the same time, when he needs to be a hothead, he's there defending people that are getting picked on. Like, he's anti-bully. So, oh, by the way, this is one of the shirts I got from Sunflower Society. It's Azov Defender volunteer shirt, right here. Pretty nice. Dude, Misha. Shout out to Misha. I should put a plug on his page. I will after this fundraiser, because he does his own fundraising for Azov. I'll put a plug on his page afterwards, but we got to finish this Car for Ukraine fundraiser. And maybe he doesn't speak good English. Maybe I did get invited on one of the radios. That would be cool. We'll do like a stream of me on one of the radio channels over there. Ukrainian radio channels at SAC. And we'll go from there. That'd be dope. But yeah, that's what I think about the kids getting bombed. I acknowledge it. I just try not to think too in depth because I won't be able to function. Eritrea is sadly siding with Russia. Her parents fled because they didn't want their son to join. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Yeah, it seems to be a thing. You guys saw Witkoff putting his heart on his chest to fucking Putin earlier today, so I get it. We live in a fucking weird world. Speaking of world, I want to get into oh, damn, Steve. Good luck. Go with God. I want to get into some TikTok stuff again. I found some interesting content.
Are you aware
a lot of this is okay? So before I even play some of this stuff,
yes.
I gotta let you know.
When were you made aware of that?
I have the utmost respect for law enforcement. I work with law enforcement very closely, but there's some dudes that just go way above and beyond what they should be doing. And we're gonna play some of that today. I wanted to get into this. It came up on my algorithm. I fell victim to the TikTok algorithm. But, oh my God, some of these popo, they're going to find out.
Parking lot is not public.
They're going to find out. They keep fucking around. Lawsuits are coming. I feel it.
Are you sure? This is not a public parking lot.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Are you listening to me?
Oh, might help if my headset was on, yeah? Dang. We'll try that again, yeah? We'll try that again. Oh, God, Steve, don't... Well, I'm not going to say that either. Okay. Okay. We can talk more about that some other day, Steve. And I'll show you why I'm not, but okay. Okay, so we're both from Northern California. Right? So there's that, for sure. But I am not one to just go out to different countries like that and explore places and find new experiences like Johnny. Yeah. So
give me an opportunity.
There's a lot of differences. I can understand where you're coming from there because we have our own sort of culture here in Northern California. As far as like our slang, the way we talk, the way we carry ourselves. So that would be from a cultural aspect, yes. But from an ideological aspect, I am not like him. I mean, I'll go to Ukraine. But I'm not going to like jump around to country and go find different spots. Absolutely not. That's not my thing. When I have a crusade, I kind of stick to it. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of differences, but I can understand the similarities. You're gonna see that. I'm a Northern Cali boy, so is he. All right, let's get into some wild ass police. We're going fella first blood.
Parking lot is not public. Are you sure? This is not a public parking lot. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm just getting a picture of your name tag and your badge number real quick.
Turn around. Turn around. Go out to the sidewalk. You can film from the sidewalk. That's the public area. This is not a public parking lot.
This is public.
No, it's not a public parking lot.
You want to show me where it says that?
Yeah, right out there on the sidewalk.
What's it say?
Well, I'll show you. Let's go.
Oh, I've already took pictures of it. I know exactly what it says.
Okay, let's go out there and look at it.
Go ahead.
Let's go look at it together.
Come back when you see that it says it's not public. Other than that, you can go ahead and get on with your business. I'm busy doing my job, so.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Deputy Chesser, 161.
All right. Cool. What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Vega, 263.
All right. How do you spell that?
Vega, V-E-G-A.
Oh, Vega. Okay, cool. Yeah. So. Yeah, I looked at the signs before I came in, and doesn't say anything about not being public. So I don't know what to tell you, man.
How are you, sir?
Good.
What's your name, man?
What's your name?
It's right here.
Your name's right here?
Yeah.
In your policy, does it say to identify when you make contact with someone?
It's on my vest.
It's on your vest. So you don't know how to identify?
What's up, man? What do you want?
Well,
Why are you giving people a hard time today?
I need to know your name real quick, so
It's on
if
my
I
vest.
have to
Tell me
put
what I
it in,
told you.
if I have to put it in a report, I can put it in a report. So
Do whatever you gotta do, man.
yeah, I'm trying to get your name right now, and you're not giving it to me.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and give me your name?
Okay.
What's your name? What's your badge number?
I'm not interested in your game, bro. All right?
You have to identify yourself.
Are you a sovereign citizen?
It's in your policy. It has
Are you
nothing
a
to do with being a
sovereign
sovereign citizen. I don't. That's dumb. You guys are sovereign. We're not. But I'm just trying to get your name and badge number. Is that hard?
Okay.
Is that hard?
I'm not interested in having a conversation with you, okay? Why
Well,
do you
then
have to
don't
harass
talk to
people?
me. Well, then don't talk to me.
Why
Be
you have to
quiet.
harass
Be
people?
quiet. You're trying to have a conversation with me. Stop trying to have a conversation with me, babe. Get out of here.
Babe, dude, this guy knows how to piss cops off. Like I said, I've got the utmost respect for law enforcement. They don't want to deal with this shit. They don't want to deal with this shit. Do people still wear masks? Is COVID still around in these states? Bro, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, it makes me feel at this point, if you're wearing a mask, something's up. Yeah, either you just got over COVID. Like, that's cool. I think that might, in some states, if you were positive for like 5 days, you still wear a mask. But if I see a group of cops or a group of people wearing masks, I am going to feel some sort of way because I want to see your face, right? Like I said, I work with law enforcement really closely. I don't see a bunch of cops running around with masks, and if they do, it's because they just got sick, right?
All right,
An idiot.
so
this
the one
is-
sign over
this
there
is
says
kind of
no
wild
public access.
Interaction to me. What's going on here? My headset is just ass tonight.
No public access. Where's that at?
Public? It's right there. Come over here and I'll show you.
What's going on with my sound?
Let's go over there and look at it.
You can have a sign all you.
Hey, can you guys hear the video when it's playing right now? Oh, I think it froze up. Hold on.
Against both of the officers that threw me.
Oh, I'm not getting.
And
getting
as
any
he was
sound.
leaving, he said that I will be a witness. I saw what they did to you. I will write a statement.
What I need you to do for
Can
me
you guys
is
hear
if you-
the
if you're
talking
filing
right
a
now on
complaint
the video?
against my two officers,
I'll
I
wait,
need you to come
because
to my
I can't hear
office
it at all.
and see my internal affairs
gonna be
guy
a
and
problem.
fill out a report. And we'll carry it on. We'll do an internal investigation, and I'll notify my supervisor if that's fine with you.
Wait, what's going on, baby?
Ma'am, I was filming. I was peacefully filming in City Hall. I'm a journalist. I was gathering content for.
Parking lot is not public.
Are you sure?
This is not a public parking lot.
Okay, it's got to be my headset. If I can't hear what's going on, that's gonna be a super problem for me. Okay. Time to get into some technicalities. Okay, I gotta figure out, I gotta differentiate whether or not it's just TikTok or not. Ooh, I can't hear that either. Yeah, you can hear me. I know the microphone's working. I'm concerned about the stream. Hold on. Oh, there's one way I can find out. Okay, I gotta figure out, I gotta differentiate whether or not it's just TikTok or not. What's going on here? Plus on audio. Just ass today. Okay, that's weird.
No
But can
public
you hear the
access.
stream?
Where's that at?
Stream sounds
It's right
are
there.
coming in perfect.
Come over here and I'll show
So
you.
you can hear the video playing. I can't hear it at all. I can't hear it at all. That's the problem I'm having. All right, let me mute that. Play that. Oof, get rid of that. Figure out why I can't hear my own thing.
Are you listening?
All right, well, I'm gonna let it play anyways.
Where's that
Try to
at?
figure out in the background.
It's right there. Come over here and I'll show you. You can see it from here. Now let's walk over there and look.
Now, what's the law on it?
Let's go over there and look at it.
You can have a sign all you want. What's the law on it?
Come over here, I'll show you. Do you have a vehicle that's parked in this parking lot? This is also parking by permit only. By employees of Solano County. It says no public access right there. If you turn your attention to that sign right there, it's black and white and says no public access. So get out to the sidewalk.
That's not a law. That's a sign. What law is it? Tell me the law.
I don't know the law.
Tell me, okay, because there's no law. That's why you don't know the law.
I don't know.
If it was backed by a law, there would be a code under it. There would be some sort of a code, some sort of ordinance code or
That's
a
not
penal
necessarily
code.
true all the time.
Okay, what's the law then?
This is a parking lot for Solano County employees only. This is not a public parking lot.
It's not about. It doesn't matter if it's a public parking lot or not. It says parking permit. It says hours, right? Permitted parking during certain hours. Other than that, you could park in here, right?
Black and white sign says no public access.
It doesn't matter. Where is it over here? Where is it over there? Where is it over there?
Why don't you want to?
I don't.
All right, I fixed my sound. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I had to click off of my headset, click onto my microphone, click back on my headset, and it came right back up. So that was weird. All right, we're back in it. Sorry, guys. Not my fault, but sorry.
Don't have to. That's the whole thing. There's no law backing that up. That's just a sign. No public access. You know what that's for? That's for probation. Because the public access side is there. Because if there was a no public access and this was private property, there would be signs up with codes backing it. Okay? And it'd be at every entrance like it's supposed to be.
This is a county,
okay? It does not matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. It is publicly accessible. That's the bottom line. So, you guys can be on your way and tell this guy to identify.
I'm not gonna be on my way. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. This guy is Robert. Kind of glare on it. There we go. Robertson.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I mean, since you say your name's right here, you don't know the Solano County Sheriff's policy.
You speak English. I'm
Right?
assuming you can read it too.
Huh?
You heard me?
It doesn't matter. It's for the record. Don't be tough, bro.
You speak English, sir. I bet you could read it too. What a fucking dick. Where's that gonna get you? He's having a bad day.
You're just a little dude, young, just got through puberty, you got testosterone. Calm down, bro. Your balls haven't even dropped yet.
Oh, fuck. That was unnecessary. Whew. He sued and won the cost city $20,000. I have no way to corroborate this story, but, well, we'll see what happens.
You have your ID on?
I'll be right back.
Have I done anything wrong?
Well, you're recording it.
Yeah, no. I'm going to tell you right now, HTID Tricky. Yeah, some of this shit, they're going out of their way to fuck with them, right? But at the same time, this is a good reason why we don't need to defund the police. If they are getting caught violating people's rights, they need retraining. If they are maliciously doing it, they need not to be cops, right? So this is a very good indicator that, hey, maybe they need more funding.
Which puts this into a category of suspicious activity,
It's,
which means in
it's
Terry versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's
Terry,
criminal
Terry
activity
v.
going
Ohio
on.
says suspicious activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
I would. There's already a call on it, so yes.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes.
And I can't believe you just sat here and lied.
Yep. Go ahead and give me your ID.
Can you call your supervisor to the scene?
I am a supervisor.
I need another one.
Okay.
I need a lieutenant or somebody else. So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me, and when you're not answering me, how do I know you're not coming to this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious, and if part of that checking is to identify you. So if I can get your
It's
ID,
suspicious, a felony or misdemeanor.
Hey, sir. Again,
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
All right, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me, wanted my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
Well, what crime have I committed?
Well, anytime somebody calls in and reports suspicious activity,
It's suspicious of felony or misdemeanor.
it's neither one, but he asked.
Oh, okay, thank you. So he said it was a misdemeanor. So now we have a conflict on which one it
We
is.
don't have a conflict at all. We have a conflict with
Hold on,
your acting,
whoa,
sir.
whoa.
Taping
Whoa.
a parking lot in today's
Whoa.
day and age. That's fine.
Whoa.
That's fine. You ain't got to whoa nothing.
Whoa.
Have an ID, please.
What crime have I committed?
An
What
ID.
crime have I committed?
An ID.
What crime have I
An
committed?
ID. You're gonna be failure to listen to a law enforcement officer ask you for an ID.
Failure to listen to a law enforcement officer? That's a crime? What if I don't want to hear what you got to say?
What crime have I
Got an
committed?
ID?
What
Have you got an ID?
What crime have I
Have you
committed?
got an ID?
What crime have I committed?
Videotaping our parking lot and walking around the police
Is that a
department.
crime?
Yes, sir. Right now, in
It
the
is.
day and age that we're dealing with, yes, sir, it is a crime.
What
Sit there.
crime have I committed today?
Anytime there's a suspicious person.
Is
that's
that a
going
felony
around,
or a misdemeanor?
It's a. Let me see.
Whoa,
your ID.
whoa.
You got the count of
Whoa.
three, or you're going to jail.
Now you gotta see, I got one hand on the camera.
One,
Whoa.
two.
Don't show
three.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
And there it is. He went to jail, and it is saying he won 20 grand, which would not surprise me, right? Parking car attendants, maybe. No, it says police. Looks like a patrol car. I think they got sued. I think this was a bad interaction, and he caught him slipping. I'll say it again. Cops are pricks. Cops can be pricks. So here's the deal. Cops are humans, right? Like us. We have good days. We have bad days. Unfortunately, they are in the position to where they cannot afford to have a bad day and make bad decisions, because it will cost them their life or their livelihood or someone else's life or livelihood. Some of them just got to stick up their ass. Some of them are crooks. Some of them are really good people. I'm going to eat another edible when I talk about this. And I feel like auditing is a good thing, but there's a way to go about it, right? I feel like these guys are overstepping their boundaries on this one. I feel like they came up here, saw a guy filming, someone got upset, some Karen called. They're tired. Who knows what they just got done doing. The call before could have been a domestic violence, double homicide, or a sex crime. You don't know what they just been through before they came here to make them upset. Or you might just be wasting their goddamn time. And they're irritated, right? Doesn't give them the right to violate your First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment. Any amendment, right? And if they are uneducated on it and they're just using their power and ego, that's not a good thing, guys. That's brown shirtism. We don't need that. We got enough of that already.
Turn it off.
I can. This right here. This looks bad. This looks bad. You don't ask somebody to turn off their phone if they're recording you in their vehicle. I don't care what fucking state you're in. This is overstepping.
Can keep recording you. Turn it off and take it jail. For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone. What is the law? What are you arresting me for? I'm sitting here in my car. I'm just recording in case anything happens. I'm surrounded by 5 police officers. You're being a jerk. I'm scared right now. I'm not being a jerk. I'm recording it in case anything happens. Well, you better hope we don't find something in your car, okay? They're not searching my car.
You better hope we don't find something in your car, okay? Come on, dude. That's a lightweight threat. You don't need that. That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary.
Car? I'm going to search your car. You're not searching my car. Roll canine this way, please.
Okay, rolling canine is different than searching a vehicle. If he has warrant to search, if he has enough suspicion that there's illegal activity, I believe it's 3 different instances he needs to have. Let's say if there was a joint in the dashboard, it smelled like marijuana, and he could see residue. 3 suspicions right there, then he has the right to search, right? Reasonable suspicion, or like an open container. Even, did you guys know this? The container has to be cold to the touch. If it's a warm container, it doesn't count. Did you know that? That's at least in California.
Bring the canines. I don't care, man. Okay. I know my rights. I hope so. I know what the law is. I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
And an Uber driver?
And here, man.
And an Uber driver.
You want my bar card?
Oh, fuck. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, he's walking away now. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, HT. Yeah, a lot of times they are just trying to do their job. But they need, if they are not doing their job, sometimes they need a reprimand. Sometimes they need to be dialed in. Hey, you're doing too much, and this is why. Here's what the Constitution says. Here's what our policy says. Here's what the law is. So, do they go out of their way for clicks? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Do some of these cops need it? Absolutely.
Guess they're bringing the canines. Sir, can you tell me what this new law is that I'm not allowed to record?
I'm sorry?
He said that there's a law I'm not allowed to record the police. I just wanted to know what that new law is.
Well, you said you were an attorney, correct?
I am. I've never heard of this law that you're not allowed to record the police anymore. It must be brand new.
Okay, well, they just recently passed it, so...
Like super recently? Seems like a strange law. Man. I showed him my way bill. I really am just driving Uber for some extra...
How is that a law? What state is it against the law to record a police officer? In most states, including California, it is generally legal to record police officers in public as long as you are not interfering with their duties or violating other laws. However, some states have specific restrictions or require consent for all parties involved. Elaborate. State variations. Some states have laws that require consent for all parties involved in the recording. So that's in a private sector, in a private space, I'd imagine, right? In public, I don't think it matters. Interference, general rule, private spaces. Recording in private spaces like homes or certain areas within a police station might have legal implications. Well, duh. Okay, so what state is it against the law to record a public officer or police officer? How about in a public setting? So yeah, in California, there's a two-party consent law, but that's only in public setting or in non-public settings like businesses and whatnot. It doesn't say. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist. You can record cops in any state. Hi, BB. Yeah, you can record cops in any state. So this guy telling them to turn it off, it's against the law. They're full of shit. Gun tooting cops, baby. Cowboys, definitely. If they're scared, they should have went to church. Scared motherfucker, go to church. Yeah. Drink warm beer. God, just don't drink and drive, guys. That's bad. I am the law, Judge Fred. Hello, lovely people. BB, how are you, BB? How is it going? No expectation of privacy in public. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. So I feel like them asking to turn him off. They didn't make him turn it off. They didn't take him to jail for that.
For money. I don't know where these people are going to and from.
Really about 8. Are these his?
You from the area?
Probably. They're not mine.
So I don't have context to what happened after that, but you are allowed to film cops. I don't give a fuck what state you're in. If a state were to make that illegal to film the cops in a public setting, that state needs to be seriously looked at for violation of constitutional rights. Here's the part where the cops actually come into your favor. Has anybody ever had this happen to them? I have, one time.
You're supposed to turn. Who are they gonna pull over? Me? That guy? God, bro. Yes! I'll pull that up. Dude, I just like what, man? Why is it? Dude, it scared the shit out of me because I just got into it last time.
All right, so that happened to me, right? We're chilling, we're cruising, right? 45 miles an hour. Just picked my buddy up out of jail, right? Because he needed a ride and he was a dumbass and got arrested. So we're cruising, right? And this car on a 45. Double yellow line just fucking rips right past us like, zhoof! Like, motherfucker, what are you doing, man? It's a 45, right? Pulled over now like fucking 200 yards down the road off the side of the road by a CHP. We went by him, I stuck my hands out the window. Ha ha, fuck you! Whoop. It happens, guys. I know everybody's been in that moment where a stupid driver does something dumb in front of them and they wish a cop was there. Everybody's gotta have that feeling. Yeah, right here. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. What are you doing? What are you doing? Chill out.
What the hell is that guy doing?
What are you... Go get an ice cream cone. God, people are so dumb. They get so mad. They feel like they own the road. Well, at least in America here. I don't hate motorcycles. I just don't want to hit them. They scare me. Like, I think 50% of all fatalities involve some sort of motorcycle in the United States. Like, they're dangerous. All right. Okay, so here is where I feel like they are overstepping their boundaries, right? The auditors, this is doing too much. The concerning thing is all their faces are covered, but this is doing too much, in my mind.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is where's that at? Where's the education at? How's it going, guys?
All right, how you doing, man?
All right, hanging out. Just hanging out. Cool.
Hey, man, can you back up, please?
No, I can stand here.
Yeah, you need to back up.
I can stand here.
No, this is an
I
investigation.
can stand
You need
here.
No, you need to back up.
Is there a crime scene or something?
I'll talk to you
right here.
No, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you.
You'll back up.
No, hey, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Who do you think you are? Don't touch me. Why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me?
They're talking.
Why? I don't care. I don't care. This is public property. I can be anywhere I want. You guys don't have.
I feel like that is crossing the line there, right? They're not like there's no one on the ground there. There's no one like being arrested. There's no reason for that guy to walk up to a group of cops who are obviously having a meeting, right? And just get in their fucking business. That's Kevin Karen energy there. I think that's bullshit. Auditor or not, maybe he's within his rights. That is such cringe disrespect and just like disregard for who knows what they were talking about. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to keep OPSEC. At least they weren't using a fucking signal chat.
I have a crime scene. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't push me and touch me. You can't touch me.
while they talk.
No, I'm gonna stand here just like this. I can stand wherever I want. You can't touch me. What's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Phelan, batch number 927.
Yeah, you're done, dude. You can't sit here and push on me like that. Your body cam on? All your body cams on now. Turn all your body cams on now. Body cam on. You're a fucking piece of trash, dude. You can't touch me like that. What's wrong with you? You think because they're talking, I can't stay right here and record? Is that what you think? I can.
Kind of a piece of shit for this one. I get douchebag vibes from this one. Bad.
Stand here and record. You know public photography laws. You know 148G. It doesn't matter. You're not the fucking boss. I haven't committed a crime. You have no authority over me. You ain't shit. How about that?
Did they tell you to back up?
I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you to back up. Are you backing up? Just same thing. You guys are all just people. You just got a badge and a gun on right now. You ain't shit. You can't tell me to back up. You're nothing. Get out of here. Move away from me. Ooh, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm recording all you guys. I'm going to record that. I'm going to record all of it. I don't give a fuck. Don't do it in public then. Take it inside. I can be out here in public. Nah, hell no. I can be out here in public. Hell no. You don't understand. Your department, your Sacramento PD, your department's going to get foul.
Oh, there he is. There it is. There it is. It had to be Sacramento.
Thousands of emails, complaints, and calls because you're sitting here fucking pushing me. And you're going to get a lawsuit on you, you fucking piece of trash. You don't touch me. What's wrong with you? No, fuck that. We're past that. Hey, man.
Yep.
Get out of here. No, we're past that. We're past all that. Hell no. Hell no. I want all his information. We're past all that. Fuck that. We asked you. You didn't ask me. You just shoved me. You just shoved me. It doesn't matter. You can ask me as many times as you want. This is public property. You can't go touching me. You're touching me again. I can walk wherever I want. Well, that's.
Yeah, that's that wraps it up in a nutshell. Sacktown, good old Sacktown. God, I got some stories to share with you guys, but I'm not even gonna go there. Overall, though, my experience in Sacramento when I lived there, the cops were actually pretty damn cool. There's plenty of times they could have took me into jail for terrible shit. Not terrible, but shit that could have got me in trouble, right? But I was a stupid ass kid. But it's different. Like, you're in the city, let's say they pull you over and you got a big ass knife on you, right? But you're not out there hurting anybody. Let's say you got a concealed weapon, right? Hey, that's a nice knife. Why you got it? Because there's crazy homeless people out here that are trying to steal people. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Have a good night. You know? Hey, pull a sword out of someone's pants. Fuck you doing with a sword? Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest, right? They could have. But they understand you're in the city, you're young, you're walking around, you know, you're not out there causing chaos for the most part. You know, they were pretty understandable about stuff like that, you know. Finalized by Fed resignation. Cousin Elon is trying to be the thought police within the federal government, keystroking and looking for criticism. Redonkulous. Yeah, I got rid of my X account today. I got rid of the blue check mark. I am gone from X. If you guys want to catch me, I'm over on Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, you know, obviously here, everywhere. I'm even on Reddit, guys. I even have a Reddit account, Renegade Chungus. All you gotta do is type in Renegade Chungus. It's the same everywhere. But yeah, Sacktown, good old Sacktown, coming in on in Sacktown style. I knew he sounded familiar. I didn't even know when I saved this. I didn't know it was Sack until like he started talking. I'm like, bro,
you just slammed the door at me. Get the fuck out.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, well, we'll see. Well, we don't have context. He's inside the house. He better have a fucking warrant, right? Unless he got told to come in the house and the guy started recording. He could have baited him.
Out of the house.
You don't close the door on the police.
I don't give a fuck. You have no right to enter.
We do, actually.
No, you don't. There's a warrantless entrance, so get the fuck out. Get out.
What's your name?
Get out. I'm not giving you nothing. Get out.
We need your name.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it. Get out. Have I committed a crime? Am I suspected of...
Okay, so they did enter. They're entered into his house. Depending on the circumstances, they may have the right. I know in California, if they suspect someone is hurt inside of the house, they have the right to come in. So let's say you're having a party and your buddy decides it's a good idea to run into a wooden fence outside your house and say, hey guys, watch this. And gets his head all bloody. And they go on another beer run. And they buy beer. And he's bleeding. And the person behind the counter says, some guy just came into my store buying beer, bleeding. And they come back and the cops come. They do have the right to come inside your house, I believe in the state of California, to make sure no one's dying in there.
Committing a crime. I have a Fourth Amendment right, bro. Don't trample my rights. You're not going to get ID.
You two have a right.
Let's go.
We need your name so you can...
Not going to get it.
You want us to record that we were out here? What happened?
Not going to get it.
Okay, so when they call 911 again, you want them to come knocking on your door again. I want to record that we came here, we spoke with you, we confirmed that everyone in the house...
Not going to get it.
Nobody's number.
Not going to give it.
That is no longer...
Not going to give you my information because of what you did with the door. Take your pompous prick ass, both of you, get the fuck out of the house. That's it. You pissed me the fuck off when you tried trampling in here. You banging on the door like a bunch of fucking animals. Came in here trying to throw your fucking fictitious authority around. Walking into my house without a fucking warrant. Get the fuck out, both of you.
We need your name, sir.
I'm not giving you nothing. Get out.
Sir, it doesn't have to be a bigger issue than it is.
I'm leaving, so.
241, can you provide an update?
I'm not giving you nothing. Get out.
You don't want us to document what happened?
Get out!
No.
Did I stutter? Get the fuck out!
Just listen to me like this.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what? The best thing that could have happened here, guys, if they just got out. Unless someone was hurt, or he's like abusing people, or there's like violence happening.
I have nothing to say to you.
You have people you care about, right?
Get them out of my house.
Sir, out of your house. Sir, I'm trying to read.
Shut my door.
They can't shut the door with me.
Well, then you can all go fuck yourselves.
Sir,
just all go fuck yourselves. I got nothing to say. You're not going to get ID.
Sir,
I don't want to hear an explanation or nothing. That's fine. I'm not going to touch you. I'm unarmed.
Sir, it's just.
I got no. I have a cell phone. Jesus Christ! If you're that afraid, you shouldn't be police. Get the fuck out of my house.
Sir, I didn't observe it, but from what they're telling me, I'm just telling you technically it is. Okay.
Then let's go. I'll take it to court. I'm not. None of you are gonna fucking scare me and bully me. None of you. You guys try it all the fucking time. It's not gonna work. You push me around too much, and now this is what you get. Shouldn't have fucking push my fucking buttons all those times.
He is standing very defensively, unless he's Slavic. Arms crossed like that is a sheer sign most of the time that there's defensiveness. Something's wrong. They're feeling like they're not doing something right. Now, I'm not saying that's all the time. Some people just like their hands crossed. but a lot of times that's a key indicator that there is something going on.
Want to be up my ass on Route 1 driving like a bunch of fucking assholes? This is the response you get. Push my fucking door in? This is the response you get. Hit me with my own door? This is the fucking response you get. Don't push my buttons. This is private property. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of you motherfuckers out here. So can you please?
Yeah.
Please, okay, please go. Have a good day. Take care. Take care. Bye.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
That could have been done 30 minutes ago. Right? Obviously, there wasn't anything going on there. If someone was getting hurt, there was blood, signs of illegal activity, anything, pretty much. Anything. They wouldn't have just walked out like that. They wouldn't have. And if they went into that guy's house without a warrant, he has definitely rights to sue and win. Yeah, no, Ken Patterson, exactly. People don't understand you can have 20 years with an agency, and when you take a promotion, you are on a 1-year probation just like a new hire. Yes, and if they take your Chevron from you, they will hold that against you, even if you try to transfer out to a new agency. Absolutely. If they suspect him of a crime, they need to explain why. So they need to have reasonable suspicion that there's a crime being occurred. Having another person tell you he did a crime, if it's not a felony, they can't do anything about it. If it's a misdemeanor, it has to be done in the presence of the officer. So he could have been pissing on the sidewalk, right? Someone reported it. Hey, I saw a guy with his dick out peeing, right? Cops come to his house. Hey, were you out on the side? Go fuck yourself. He shuts the door. They push the door, hit his hand, come inside. And he's like, no, hell no. Right? Well, they're in the wrong there. They have to be present for a misdemeanor unless it's a felony. Now, if he goes to the house, he opens the door and he sees blood, or he hears people screaming for help, or there's signs of illegal activity, that's different. Then they have reasonable suspicion to enter out of safety. So there's more to it. There's a lot of scenarios, but it sounds like a slippery slope. It looks like Mr. with 3 chevrons there did the right thing and just got the fuck out and left the guy alone. And nothing probably came from it other than a viral TikTok. But, who knows? He might have sued the fuck off, because they're in his house. They can't be in there without a warrant or a reasonable suspicion, so.
Hey, do you remember when Elon Musk did a full-on Nazi?
Oh, are we done? Are we done with the... No, we still got crazy cop shit. Here, a little breakup.
Hey, do you remember when Elon Musk did a full-on Nazi salute twice on stage at the inauguration and then went to a Nazi rally in Germany and told them that they shouldn't be ashamed of their Nazi heritage? Do you remember that? Do you remember how this president seemingly couldn't wait to...
No, they do not need a warrant if there's reasonable suspicion that someone is in danger. It's a safety issue at that point. So if you have a trail of blood inside of your house, going to your house, and you hear someone screaming for help, or if you hear, in most states, in California it's the same way, if you go to someone's house and you can hear domestic abuse happening, let's say you're on the other side of the door and you hear a man screaming for help, she's killing me, help. They have all the right in the world to kick your door down and go in there and save your life. Nothing you can do about it. If there's a report of dangerous activity, people get swatted like that, guys. So, you think about it, there's a lot of different rules in different states about it. So it depends what state you're in. It depends what the law is per state. It's not like a federal thing, but yeah, in the state of California, if I was having a party in my front yard, and someone got hurt and they came inside the house and there was blood on the outside of the house and they were, let's say they were drunk, whatever, the cops could come here and say, we need to come inside and do a welfare check. And if you're cool about it, most of the time they come in, even if it was like, whatever, illegal activity, even, let's say they, whatever it is. If everybody's okay and they just do a welfare check, usually they don't exploit that. That being said, it depends on what your history is with them. Because at that point, they're going to make the decision on whether or not you're violating the law. Of course, if they see a violation of the law when you're in their house and you've shit on them every day of your life, they're going to exploit that because it's within their right. So keep that in mind.
Start committing crimes, that the moment after he was sworn into office, he tried to freeze federal funds, and Congress had to get involved and say, you can't do that, that's against the law. Do you remember that? Do you remember how when Pete Hegseth was interviewing for Secretary of Defense, he said, if I get the job, I'll stop drinking. And then at his very first press conference, he pulled a whiskey glass out from the podium and started drinking on stage, on camera, in front of everyone, because that's how much of a dangerous, reckless alcoholic this man is. He could not make it through a single press conference without having to have a drink. Do you remember when that same dangerous, reckless alcoholic included a reporter from The Atlantic on a text thread on Signal talking about plans to bomb an apartment complex in Yemen, and when he was confronted about it, he called that reporter a liar and a sleazebag, and then just a couple days later admitted that yes, that actually did happen? Do you remember that? Do you remember how Doge started firing people?
All right, good night,
sending them emails and saying, justify your job to us in this email or you're fired, only to later find out that they accidentally had fired a bunch of people they couldn't afford to fire because those people were in charge of monitoring the safety of our nuclear silos, and then they had to beg those people to come back to work? Do you remember when this administration first started floating the idea of shipping prisoners off to foreign prison camps, and we said, you can't do that, and their followers said, don't worry, they're not going to do that, and then they immediately started doing that? And then in one case, a federal judge got involved and said, tell me what this man did wrong. And they said, well, he's a member of the gang MS-13. And the judge said, can you prove that? And they couldn't prove it. So the judge issued a stay, and they ignored the stay and shipped the man off to a foreign torture camp anyway. And then a report came out showing that 75% of the people that we have shipped off to foreign torture camps were kidnapped, detained without due process. These are people with legal documentation, with no criminal record, who have been shipped off to prison camps, and this is going on right now actively. Do you remember that? Do you remember how for months on the campaign trail, all of the world's leading economists said that tariffs would be disastrous for the global economy, but nobody could have possibly predicted how bad they would actually be, because nobody could have predicted how bad the administration would be at math, that there would be no one in the entire cabinet, in the entire administration, who would know how to calculate a tariff, that they'd just be like, I don't know, what if we took the trade deficit, turned it into a percentage, divided it by 2, and called that the tariff? And everyone would just be like, yeah, that sounds like numbers to me. That there would be no one in the entire administration who could step in and say, no, you guys, that's not how you calculate a tariff. That's not how you calculate anything. That's not even how math works. You're just taking random numbers and doing random things to them. That's nothing. Do you remember that? Because all of that happened in the last 3 months. That is all incredibly recent human history, and I don't think I covered even half of it. So, just holy shit.
I feel sorry for that guy's doctor, man. Blood pressure. But yeah, spot on. What else we got? I'm gonna skip Dean. Dean's been through some shit today. Where are we going? More cop shit? Yeah, I'm running out of time. I'm getting sleepy too. I see you guys in the chat. Diane, you're like, it's bedtime, Pablo. Insomnia kicking my ass tonight. Hi, Jess. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, hypertension's a bitch. Fuck. Yeah. Hard one to kick. The only thing that really does it for me is cut out alcohol, salt, and sugar, and that sucks.
All right, go take your hand out of your pocket.
Oh, okay. So here we go. Here's a good example of why we need auditors.
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun down, really?
You're 10. Done me nothing.
This one's really got a gun on me. No. You don't touch me. You don't touch me.
I'm at that address.
You don't touch me.
Hey, man.
No, you don't touch me.
When I tell you to take your hand out.
I've done nothing.
Okay.
Nope.
You need to relax.
You go away.
Okay. I don't go away. I stay where I am. You can go in your house if you want, or you can stay out here. But you don't keep your hand in your pocket. Okay?
My hand can be in my pocket. There's nothing in there. I've done nothing. What have I done?
I'm telling you.
Answer me. What have I done? Why'd you get out of your vehicle?
You're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of you.
You take a picture and leave.
Wow. Holy fuck. Handress. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Someone showed this man the bingo hall.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Neither do I.
So, I told you to take your hand out of your pocket. I just want to make sure you don't have a weapon.
You know I don't have a weapon on me.
Okay. I don't know that.
You do that. I'm completely
I have my
clear.
gun out.
Wrong. You have your gun out because you're a police officer. You're trying to intimidate me, and this is going all over YouTube.
Put it on.
This is horrible. Trust me, I will.
Okay. All right. Go take your hand out of your pocket. Okay?
No.
This man is doing too much.
Sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun.
He's not even looking at his hands. If he was that concerned about his hands, he would be looking at his hands when he pulled that strap.
Down, really?
He's looking him in the eye. This guy needs to not be a cop. He looked away. Okay.
All right.
Look.
Go take your hand out of your
Okay. Saw his hand. Had a reason to put his hand on his gun. Fair enough, right? Hand in the pocket. Okay. I'm going to put my hand on my gun. You got your hand in your pocket. I got my hand on my gun.
pocket.
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done
He's hearing words. He's getting upset. He's taking a deep breath.
absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, seriously.
Pulls the gun.
Put your gun down, really?
Looks away. Makes a radio call. If you are so concerned about the guy's hand, you're not going to look away.
Don't mean nothing.
This one's really got a gun on me. No. You don't touch me. You don't touch
Lifts the gun at him.
You don't touch me. No. You don't touch me. You
Oh,
don't touch me.
yeah. He was going to point it at him.
Touch me. You don't touch me. You don't touch me.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Yeah, escalate much? No. No. Wrinkly ass clothes. Doesn't own an iron. Shouldn't be. Look it. Doesn't even fit him right. Can't even polish his fucking shoes. Holy fuck.
I'm at that address. So I'm gonna be in a
You don't touch me.
Hey, man.
No, you don't touch me.
When I tell you to take your hand out.
I've done nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Nope.
You need to relax.
You go away.
You need to relax. You need to relax. You know, every time I get a gun pulled out on me, I relax, guys. Did you know that? Oh, yeah. You know what? Time for a good day at the spa. Work out that sciatica. Oh, yeah. Relaxing. Yeah, love having that SP 2022 Sig Sauer pulled out on me. Yeah, I'm fucking chill now. Makes me feel real relaxed. I need to relax. So, you know, got my nice little cul-de-sac here, and I'm chill. Fuck yeah. Pull that gun out. Oh, yeah. Nerves are chill. No problem. No problem, officer.
I don't go away. I stay where I am. You can go in your house if you want, or you can stay out here. But you don't keep your hand in your pocket. Okay?
My hand can be in my pocket. There's nothing in there. I've done nothing. What have I done?
I'm telling you.
Answer me. What have I done? Why'd you get out of your vehicle?
You're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of you.
Take a picture and leave.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Neither do I.
So, I told you to take your hand out of your pocket. I just want to make sure you don't have a weapon.
You know I don't have a weapon on me.
Okay. I don't know that.
You do that. I'm completely
I have my
clear.
gun out.
Wrong. You have your gun out because you're a police officer. You're trying to intimidate me, and this is going all over YouTube.
Put it on.
This is horrible. Trust me, I will.
Okay. All right. Go take your.
That guy shouldn't be a cop. I'm going to throw that out there. Sounds like heaven. Yeah, sauna helps. Oh my God. So steamy hot rooms, maybe not so much. Steamy hot jacuzzi with bubbles. Okay, now you're talking about language. Also, talking language. These Unwind Blackberry Lemonade gummies are really good. Plus. Would you like to sponsor me, Plus? I'm also doing the Calm CBD Pain Mango. So we are plus. Eh? You like what I did there? Yeah. All right, next.
Time you are being arrested, okay? You're trespassing from this location, so please put your hands behind your back, okay?
Patrick Ryder had abused his power by arresting Sean without any reason multiple times. Instead of backing down, Sean decided to stand against Patrick and Ann by parking a billboard truck against Ann in her own neighborhood for everyone to see.
I'm asking you for your identification. And I'm going to respectfully decline that request. I'm peacefully protesting. What does it look like? Yeah, you see it? Nature. Right. Yeah, 100%.
Stop recording.
17
I'm asking
former.
you to stop recording. I'm asking you for your identification.
No.
You just have to be difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm exercising my rights. You took an oath to uphold those rights.
I'm going to pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
That's fine.
Officer Poulos arrived at the scene, acting with unwarranted authority, started demanding Sean's identification. However, Sean, knowing his rights, refused to back down.
Does someone live in this area?
Yeah, the district attorney, Ann Donnelly of Nassau County. Yeah, she lives around here, yeah. Yeah, so we're just protesting on the public road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that your police commissioner was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury? Yeah, nobody really does.
Where's Nassau County Police?
Nassau County Police Commissioner, he was arrested for police brutality, perjury, and official misconduct, and now somehow he is the police commissioner.
The police commissioner was unaware of what Sean was capable of. His attempt to intimidate only added to Sean's determination to hold him accountable.
Why are you here?
We're here for a parking complaint. Do you have your ID on you?
Do you have my ID on me? No, I don't hand over ID unless I've been suspected of committing a crime, ma'am. It's not a crime.
You have ID?
It's not a crime, ma'am. Who called you, officer?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure who called you?
I don't know right now. Right? Ticket. So the car is getting a ticket because it's facing the wrong way.
I can move it to the other side of the road.
Of course you can, but it's parked like this right now.
Okay, that's fine. Give the ticket, and then I'll just keep it here. That's fine.
He got a ticket.
Go ahead.
He's busted. He got a ticket. Park the wrong way. I can move it. Will you be nice to me? No, well, come on. Past that point now, right?
Do what you got to do. I'll just take an incident number for this call so I can get the 911
He's a
call.
dumbass for parking the wrong way.
That.
He probably took it for the clicks, though. So his ticket is probably less than the clicks he got off of this, right? Because we're doing auditing, obviously. I can't remember who that was that said that earlier, but yeah.
For his vehicle for a parking violation. Now, this kind of petty action shows unnecessary use of power.
Do you guys normally send 2 officers to write a parking ticket? Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that the police commissioner, Patrick Ryder, was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury? I know, but did you? I know that. I know, but did you know that? Were you aware of that? No comment.
You want me to leave it on the truck, or do you want it?
Yeah, you can leave it right there. That's fine. There you go. Can't believe you're giving me a ticket for protesting.
No, I'm moving to
Right.
It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So I got nothing against, like, you know, like moist rooms where it's hot. But bro, like I'm finished too, but I don't know. Okay, so confession, never been in a sauna. But being in a hot ass room where I'm breathing hot ass air doesn't sound like hot ass fun to me. I'd rather be in some hot ass water with some jets going, like a jacuzzi, and have some cold ass air to breathe. You know, I want good air, nice, clean, cold, refreshing air in my lungs. I don't want to feel heat. I don't want to breathe in heat. I want cold air, hot water, jacuzzi, maybe like an Arctic jacuzzi. Now you're talking like some freezing tundra and there's a hot jacuzzi. Oh man, now we're talking. Yeah, who wants to breathe in hot ass air? Like that's not for me.
Honestly.
You're more than welcome to stay. You're allowed to public street, but you have to park the right way.
Okay, no problem. Seems ticky-tacky, but okay.
Seems what?
Like this is really minor thing to be, you know, you could have just said you can move it across the street, right?
You can find another car parked in the wrong, facing the wrong side of the road. Right, that one too. Call us.
Okay. Well, take a look around when you walk around, all right? When you go around, all right? Make sure you're protecting the streets. All right.
According to the officers, they were only here for the parking violation, but 3 officers and 3 police cars show up for one
time you are being arrested, okay?
I feel like he went extra there. Your dumbass parked the wrong way. You deserve a ticket, especially fucking with the cops. Sorry.
Excuse me?
You can't be taking pictures of our jail.
What's your name, sir?
Davey.
Davey.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Davey.
Nice to meet you.
Great.
Did anybody tell him he's not wearing that right?
I'm sorry?
You can't be taking pictures of our jail.
Okay, no problem.
All right?
No problem.
Oh my! I could feel the belly wanting to pop from the bloatedness.
What law is that?
That's our law.
Your law? Okay.
That's our law. I haven't read a book in 2 decades.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
I got a fucking mortgage, buddy. Leave me alone, guy. You fuck off.
I'm gonna go in front of you, alright? There you go.
Yep. Good morning.
How are you today? Good, how are you?
Can I ask you what you're doing?
Look at this fucking orange trench coat mafia. Like, how safe can this guy be? He is the safest man I've ever met in my life. Look at it. Bright orange. Super safe. Face mask on. Jeez Louise. Tactical badge on his hat.
I'm not gonna say. Just take a pictures.
Do you have authorization to do this?
Yes, I do.
From who?
I'm not gonna say. Are you a supervisor?
I am a sergeant, yes.
You are a sergeant here? And what's your name?
Sergeant Sandell.
Sergeant Sandell? Yeah. Okay.
You know, legally you can't be on state property without authorization, correct?
I'm sorry?
Legally you cannot be on state property without authorization.
I have authorization to be here and doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say.
Okay, because I have to report this to my watch commander.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you have your name?
I'm not gonna give a name.
Refusing to give a name? Okay.
Yeah. If you'd like, you can put good citizen on there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give a name though.
All right. I have to ask you to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I'm asking you to.
Okay, it's not always what feels the most comfy, and getting the lungs and sinuses a bit of soft cleaning helps in modest doses. Fair enough. Okay, so what you're telling me is a sauna is fucking miserable. Okay, I'm never going to one. Thank you for letting me know it's not about being comfy. I don't want to be in one. It's been a while since I watched these power drunk cop videos. Yeah, scary shit for sure, dude. Gut-wrenching. You can almost simultaneously see the proper and de-escalating way to do it in your head. Yeah, like, dude, the cops I know, they wouldn't act like this unless they were having a fucked up day. One or two would absolutely act like this because they feed off of energy, which is bad. Some of them practice really good temperament, and they would never get baited into this shit, right? If they're not hurting nobody, they just walk away. All right, what are you doing? You know, I want to talk to you. All right, well, have a good day. Fuck off, right? But these guys just it sucks them in. They get sucked into it, you know. Absolutely. Anywho, I'm going to bed. I get it, Michael. Like, I'm not hating it. I just... Okay. Fair enough. If it's gonna keep me well, I'll go into a sauna into some hot ass air. But I need, like, scientific evidence.
Refrain from recording.
Okay.
Okay. Are you refusing to do so?
I don't know. You're sergeant here?
Yes.
In the Department of Corrections?
That's correct.
For Ulster?
Look, I don't doubt that it's probably good for me, but it just sounds so miserable. Why would I want to do that to myself if I don't like it?
Okay. So...
Are you refusing to stop recording?
Well, I'm refusing your request, yeah, because you don't have any lawful authority to tell me to stop.
Okay.
Your authority ends where that fence ends. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Oh, he's got the stride. I've got paperwork I'm going to read you. I can't wait to have this conversation. Look at him. Let's do that walk again. Let's do that walk again.
Your authority ends where that fence ends.
Look at this walk.
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you? What's your name?
Lieutenant Calendar.
Lieutenant Calendar?
Switch this so you can film me while I work.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just gonna have the buildings in the background.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't really understand your request.
That wasn't a request. I was just telling you you can videotape me if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
While I do my job.
I know that.
I just can't have the buildings in the background.
Okay.
All right, so you've been advised you're not allowed to videotape the buildings?
Okay, and you said you're Lieutenant Calendar?
Yes.
And who are you, sir?
Lieutenant Del Costello.
Lieutenant De Castella. I'm not gonna give it, sir. I'm not gonna give it.
All right, so you've been advised. If you want to videotape me while I do this for you, have the script to tell you.
I don't know what that is. Is that a memorandum from DOCS?
Yes.
The Department of Correction and Community Supervision?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go with please leave the area.
Yeah, okay, Michael, that I understand. Like, I understand there's probably clinical values to it, but dude, sitting in a hot ass room. I live in 110 to 115 degree environment in the summer. So like you're asking me to try something that is probably great for me. It's probably great to live here. I live in a sauna like 4 or 5 months out of the year. So like to go to a sauna for healing benefits sounds like chemo in my mind, right? I know it probably helps people, right? I probably get a lot of help from living where I live, but dude, it's so fucking hot and so miserable. Like I couldn't imagine just doing that. Just be like, I'm gonna go in the hot box today and breathe in the hot air. Oh my God, dude. Like for me, it's just like, oh, forget it. Fuck it. Let me go.
New York State Police will be called if you refuse, or you're refusing at this time.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so videotaping and photography of DOCS facility property without the consent of the superintendent or commissioner is prohibited.
Okay.
While members of the public who are visiting inmates are permitted to enter the lot and park their vehicles, this property is owned by the department, is considered part of the correctional facility, falls under the authority and jurisdiction of the commissioner pursuant to Correction Law Section 112. You understand that aspect?
I understand your policy, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just checking. He is empowered to exercise superintendent's management and control over all department empowered.
Carp liver oil is actually more therapeutic than cod liver oil. Interesting. What does it do for you? I need to know. Because I have tremendous amounts of carp in my area. And I learned how to carp fish by raiding a Ukrainian's camp where I live, out in the middle of nowhere, because he was carp fishing, and I basically interrogated him for his setup. I need to know the health benefits of carp oil, please.
Correctional facility, and for the safety and security reasons, he has...
And does it have to be liver oil, or can it just be from the carp? It needs to be from the liver.
The restrictions against the videotaping and photography of DOCS facility property for any person while present on a correctional facility parking lot. If you would like to request permission to take photos for the video, we got like a swarm of flies. You want to just step over here for a minute? Okay. All right. So you heard the last part?
Oh, you can repeat it. I didn't catch it.
That's good. You got it on tape, right? You may contact the superintendent or the commissioner. This property was publicly owned.
So you're not going to read the last part?
I'm in the process of reading right now for you.
Okay.
It's not on public forum, which is not traditionally recognized or designated as a forum for public assembly, and is thus restricted. Your activities here is considered a security risk and trespassing. Will you leave at this time?
I don't think you have any authority here, sir.
All right, so that's enough. All right. So you are advised that this time the state police are being called. All right.
Okay, you have to do what you have to do.
Okay.
Great. Did you get a good picture of me?
I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
Okay.
Were you here before?
Here, where?
In this facility before?
In the facility?
Yes.
No.
No? Never been incarcerated before?
No. I look familiar to you?
Similar to somebody that I've seen before, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Interesting.
Ooh. Ooh, let's play that little part again.
To somebody that's...
I look familiar to you?
Similar to somebody that I've seen before, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Interesting.
Just curious. That's all.
Very interesting. So I'm assuming you guys already called the state police?
Yes.
Okay. Correct.
Take that how you will.
Good.
May I ask why you're recording?
Okay, no, man, you're feeling
Just
that.
take-
You're feeling that energy there, right?
Pictures. That's all I'm doing.
Is there for any purpose or
Personal purpose.
personal purpose?
Correct. Driving through here, decided to check out your.
Stephen Walsh. Hold on. First, you had my curiosity. Now you have my interest. Mostly, it's due to the bottom feeder characteristics. In 6 months, carp fishing will cure acute autism. I promise. You got to give me more specifics to that. So, are you telling me that the carp liver oil helps autism, or is it the carp fishing that helps autism? Acute autism. Please clarify.
Facility.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So that's a whole nother facility over there, right? Eastern Correctional Facility? And that the difference between this one and Ulster is that one would be a maximum?
That is one of the things, yes.
Maximum. Let me ask you a question, Lieutenant. Sergeant over there took a picture of me. How do I go about FOIA requesting that? The superintendent of this facility? And what is their name? Superintendent Wendland. Superintendent Wendland. Do you guys have FOIA request forms? Okay. So before I leave, I'll stop in and grab one. Maybe I could use that as my Facebook profile picture. It seems like a nice camera. It's a nice one. Big one. And what was your name one more time? Just so just so I know who I'm gonna FOIA request the picture. Just so I know who took the picture.
Yes. I already gave you my name.
Okay.
But it's Sergeant Sando.
Sergeant Sando? Okay. Excuse me?
You can't be taking pictures of our jail.
What's your name, sir?
Well, NYS prison guards call troopers for filming in public. Get educated. First Amendment audit fail. So, okay. Okay. Did they fail? And what happens when they fail? Like, what's the repercussions? Like, do they sue? Is it a reprimand? I really need to know. Hold on. I'm reading. I have to read. Now I'm curious. You all look like an achieved nomad. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. For sure. Okay, I have 2 autistic kids. So if I start... Okay, yeah. I keep hitting the stupid send button instead of backspace. LOL. So, okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear... I want to hear Stephen Walsh with his carp magic cure for acute autism theory. I need to hear what we're talking about there. Because I have a severely autistic child that I'm raising along with my 2 others by myself. And I would like to hear his take on that. Okay, at the end of the fiscal year, we will have wasted a lot of money. More people died due to misinformation and RFK science. And seriously, go carp fishing and don't listen to the wingnuts. Okay. I need more than that, dude. I seriously need more than that. Give me some spectacle scientific backing other than carp fishing is good for autism. I need more than that. I need give me more than that. Give me something. Research, a name of a scientist who researched, the backing of a known institution. Something other than RFK is a dumbass and you need to go eat carp. I need more than that, please. Because I am super curious. Believe me, I've lived a hell for a while. Many years because of it. So this is a very sort of curious topic for me. I want to hear more about this. But I need more than trust me, bro. Because it's personal at that point. Okay, here is what you don't do as a cop.
Hey! 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 Pull over! Pull over! Hey! Pull your fucking car over! Pull over! Get out of the way! Move your fuck! Get your...
Okay. Tell me what part he shouldn't have done. Let's go back a little bit, right?
Pull your fucking car over! Pull over! Get out of the way! Move your fuck!
Did anybody catch that?
Get your fucking car out of the way now! I don't know what you... I don't give a fuck what you don't understand!
This guy's like, bro, I just dropped my daughter off at the softball game, and you were screaming at me, pounding on my car. What do you want me to do?
Dan, pull forward now!
The most normal guy ever.
Pull forward!
Hey, bro. I'm just trying to get home. My wife's texting me, wondering why I'm 3 minutes late, and you're yelling at me.
Now!
Dude, the most, like, deadliest Dillinger hatchback hybrid I've ever seen in my life. He's got to have, like, 50 pounds of cocaine in the back of that bitch.
Stop there! What the fuck is your problem? I didn't know what's the problem back there.
So the guy got confused at a construction site intersection, didn't know where to go, and this guy was like, motherfucker, I had to scrape like 5 babies off the fucking concrete yesterday with their mom and dad, and you don't know what the fuck to do.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Okay, this is why cops need more vacation time. This is why cops need more vacation time. God damn, he's fucking wound up, boy. Woo! All I know is that carps pull hard, but there are nuisances of Copper River Red. We pull those out. The behavioral time frame, I'd recommend looking 10 years in the past. Found myself there. Yeah, I don't know what to take of that, Stephen Walsh. But like Jess Hart just said, anyone who has an autistic child or takes care of one has been down almost every rabbit hole you can think of. Still, I didn't get the context I was looking for, dude. So, like, is it the carp liver oil that you're talking about that's in the carp? Is it the fact that they are okay, then but there are nuisances? Is it the fact that they're fishing for them? The behavioral time frame, I'd recommend looking 10 years in the past. All this doesn't really have context, so I need you to specify what you were talking about of the carp. Are you talking about the liver oil, or are you talking about something else? Because right now it's extremely skibbity to me, and concerning that you might be putting misinformation into my chat, which will result in a definite issue with me, Stephen Walsh. So please let me know in your next post whether or not it is carp liver oil, or if you were just talking random nonsense to distract me and my chat from what we are watching and doing right now. By the way, guys, look at the chat. We have a fundraiser going. It is Car for Ukraine fundraiser. Let's take a peek at it, guys. Let's take a peeksies. And what do we got? Me and Kenty Luton at 6,629 euros. GG's to us. And GG's to you guys for helping. Anything today? Nothing today. It's been a day for an hour and 27 minutes, so that is forgivable. But we are killing it. 143 donations. We're over halfway there. Please, guys, keep it up. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we? Oh, okay. So, yeah, a little bit here.
What cities are so expensive to live in? Democrat-run cities. And again, he talks about redistribution.
Is this the open?
You talk about redistribution again.
When those cities are expensive, do you acknowledge that those cities produce more economic output for the country than all the red cities? This is what I mean when I say these people don't live in reality. But like, why can't?
So yeah, I watched this. Destiny kind of owned him in the shit. I can't believe this guy even got up there and said that. He's pretty much like the talking point for InfoWars before it got canned. Look at this nice pronounced jaw. Oh, he loves his pub fucking micro brews and his fucking wonderful European bratwurst he gets to eat, and fuck that guy.
Why can't you acknowledge that? Because you'll very quickly say things like, oh, well, there are more homicides in Chicago. Yeah, there's more people that live in Chicago, and Chicago is what makes Illinois all its money. That's where the money comes from, or the blue cities. It's not just blue states that subsidize the existence of red states, which is true. And by the way, all of those governors were so happy for the American Rescue Plan when Biden was there to hand out money to shore up their budgets. But then when you want to talk about expenses and living and all these other things, now you want to talk about how blue cities need to be held responsible, but you don't give them credit for the economic output? It's insane.
That's another thing, too. What he just said there about blue states making actually surplus revenue and providing red states a lot of shit. Take, for instance, my state of California. We made like $86 billion in revenue, in surplus revenue last year, and we paid like $63 billion to the government. What? We have the 5th largest economy in the entire world as a state of the United States. Bring on the tariff wars. We will fuck them up. Like, seriously, as a state, we could leave and be our own country right now. Like, I know Texas talked about it, but we could actually do it here.
It's a nice deflection. So Democrat cities are the most expensive to live in. So I'm glad you at least acknowledge that. And again,
more expensive to live in the U.S. than Uganda as well, right? It is, right?
What cities are so expensive to live in? Democrat-run cities. And again, he talks about redistribution.
Is this the open?
You talk about redistribution again.
When those cities are expensive, do you acknowledge that those cities produce more economic output for the country than all the red cities? This is what I mean when I say these people don't live in.
Okay, Michael Cleric. Looking at basic 411, it's another omega-3 rich source, certainly helpful, but if we are aiming for a neutral benefit from nutrients, go 369 omega oil blend, lecithin, and B-Vites. Thank you for clarifying that, because I was super confused with where you were going with that. Okay, yes, vitamins and supplements are good. I will say that on live stream. That would have been a lot easier than you need to go carp fishing. Because when you tell me I need to go carp fishing, yeah, no fucking shit. I'm raising 3 kids on my own, working 50 hours a week and fundraising every fucking day. But having that clarified of, like, why it's good to have carp? Okay, that totally makes sense. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But you're talking to a stressed out guy that needs clarification, and that Made total sense to my brain. Thank you very much. You articulated that for me.
Live in reality. But like, why can't you acknowledge that? Because you'll very quickly say things like, oh, well, there are more homicides in Chicago. Yeah, there's more people that live in Chicago, and Chicago is what makes Illinois all its money. That's where the money comes from, or the blue cities. It's not just blue states that subsidize the existence of red states, which is true. And by the way, all of those governors were so happy for the American Rescue Plan when Biden was there to hand out money to shore up their budgets. But then when you want to talk about expenses and living and all these other things, now you want to talk about how blue cities need to be held responsible, but you don't give them credit for the economic output? It's
so
insane.
it's a nice deflection. So Democrat cities are the most expensive to live in, so I'm glad you at least acknowledge that. And again,
more
you
expensive
can
to live in the
always
U.S. than Uganda as well, right? It is, right?
What cities are so...
Yeah, that was Destiny. Destiny's in some shit. I haven't kept up on it. I know he fucked around and found out on the internet, so don't know, but he definitely owned this dumbass, like, big time. I watched the whole interview. The whole interview on this interaction is really good. I don't have a link to it, but guys, you look up Destiny and interview against Alex Jones Acolyte, you'll probably find it, because this guy got fucking steamrolled the entire interview. It was really good. Man, I got more, guys. I'm so tired. You don't know. I'm getting delirious, but I have more. Oh man, dude, I got so much more. I thought I wasn't gonna have enough. I was like, oh fuck, I'm out. Fuck it. You know what? Hey, fuck it. I'm on vacation. Let's keep going. Fuck it.
I feel like the past 24 hours has just been a complete nightmare. 104% on imports coming from China. 104%. And that means my small business that I put everything into is fucking done. I quit my corporate job about a year and a half ago to chase my dreams. I designed and launched a kids fitness brand, and it was going great. I paid fair wages. I built relationships. And then overnight, the cost just more than doubled. My margins were gone. You know, my business doesn't pay for a yacht or a private jet. It pays for our daughter's swim classes. It covers groceries. It helps with babysitters for date nights. This isn't just numbers on a policy sheet.
The fuck is a date night, boy?
It's real people, real jobs, real families, and now I'm back at square one. So wish me luck.
Date night. You're raising kids. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, though. Date night. That's funny. We got kids, but we're going for a date night. You don't get a night off as a parent. Give a fuck.
Would you like to see another demonstration of just how dumb and gullible our president is? All right.
Independence. Wow. And they ask that this be done. It's never been up. It's been in the vaults for many, many decades. And they said, we have to do something like drapes or something because the light eventually affects it. And it's very cool. Oh my gosh. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday. Wow. Think Joe Biden would do this? I don't think so. Do you think he'd think of it? Do you think he knows what it is?
I don't think he knows what it is. Look how polished that is. They really fixed that up for him. Because this is what it used to look like. Oh, yeah. That's what it still looks like. At the actual National Archives. Where you can go see it from like 10 to 5:30 every day in Washington, D.C. I mean, even the copy they had at the gift shop from the movie National Treasure looked more realistic than that one. And did you hear Laura Ingraham going, wow, oh. She knows it's fake, but she's talking to him like he's some elderly guy and you just want to appease him. Oh, yeah, that's the real one, Grandpa. And I think the funniest part is the National Archives people telling him, be sure you're very careful with this one. Cover it up. We don't want it to get exposed to the light. It'll fade out all the text. It'll ruin the parchment. He's a senile old man. And it shows. Would you like to see a...
All right, what do we got next? Oh yeah, more violation of constitutional rights and privileges by motherfucking police officers coming at you the wrong way. Shit.
Excuse me, sir?
Turn the recorder off.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
For what?
Turn it off now.
Sir, I would ask you to de-escalate. You're putting your hands on me. You
Turn
need
it
to
off.
stop.
Turn it off.
Yes, you can. This is a public building, like you just said.
You no.
You work for Internal Affairs?
That's right. Now,
And you're acting like this?
Turn it off.
I'm not turning it off, and you don't touch me again. I'm leaving already. For what? This is a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay, disobeying officer.
This is not disobeying. This is a constitution. Give me a supervisor, please.
Out.
You guys are unbelievable.
Out.
What is your name?
William.
Williams? Yeah. And what's your name?
Cartwright.
Cartwright?
Come on.
Why it says S. Bell? Why are you lying? Why are you lying about your name? Why are you lying?
Sir, don't talk to me like that. Get out.
Why are you lying? Stop pushing me out the building. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get out the building.
What's wrong with you?
Get out of
Give
the
me your
building.
supervisor.
Thank
Give
you.
me.
You cannot record. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you.
Give me your supervisor.
Hearing you guys' comments about day night is just fucking hilarious because it's so true.
Give me your supervisor. Here is the guy who assaulted me.
This is me. Give me ID.
I didn't break the law. I'm not giving you no ID. You need to have reasonable articulable suspicion that I broke in the law in order to demand ID. And your sergeant should know that.
Listen to me. You invading these people's privacy and
Maybe when it happens though, it feels really good. I remember, like, honestly, we were raising 5 at one time, me and my ex, and it's probably what broke her. We were raising 5 at one time, but she had a fucking breakdown and took off, and started using really bad drugs. But I remember when we didn't take my daughter to the hospital. We were picking up her sister's child who I was raising, because I raised 2 of her sister's kids, because they were dope fiends. We went to the hospital. It was on my birthday. They called us and said, hey, are you so-and-so parents of so-and-so? Because we already had one of her sister's kids. And we're like, yeah. They're like, well, you want another one? Fuck it. Let's go get her. We went down to the hospital and picked up the child, and she was unresponsive. Not unresponsive. She wasn't feeding. Failure to thrive, basically. And my ex-wife put her on her chest, skin to skin, and she came to and started feeding. The next morning, we had our first free time away from all of our children and the child in the hospital that we were about to take under our custody, because obviously she was addicted to drugs. Her mom was CPS took the baby as soon as she was born, so we were going to take on our 5th child at the time. The first day we had away, like for our own date night, was that morning. We woke up, we're like, let's go get breakfast. And we went to this cool little place down the street named Elle's Kitchen in San Francisco. I still remember what we had, because that was our first technical date night, because we were raising so many kids. And we were so busy because I was working 60 hours a week at that time. 70. Insane hours for what I was doing. And she was stay at home. We had lemon ricotta pancakes with blueberry syrup. Yeah, and they were like the best pancakes that we ever had. And we looked at each other and we're like, you realize this is the first time we've been alone out on a date in, what was the time? 5 years? You just kind of lose track of time when you're raising kids. You know, you're in survival mode for the most part. But it's the little things like that, like you remember, like the first time you actually have a moment to reflect back. It's a moment you don't forget. So hopefully everybody has that moment coming to them, because it's an amazing time.
No expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're interrupting me while I'm talking. Okay, go ahead. What law did I break? You broke Privacy Act. You can't video people. Common sense. Are you common sense enforcement? I have not broken the law. Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you ID? I'm at the time you get the ID because Sergeant, I'm asking. Sergeant, you know I'm in a public... Sergeant. Let me speak to him for a minute. That would be okay. Wait. Okay. Hey, Chief.
Hey, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Well, not too well.
The Chief does really good here. I got to shout out to the Chief here.
I want out here to take your report, but so you're pressing charges against him, correct?
Correct. I want to press charges against both of the officers that threw me down the steps.
They threw you down the steps?
I have it on video.
You have it on video?
That is correct. I have it on, and I have a witness that he gave me his number. His name is Ronald. Yes. He was walking outside of City Hall with me at the same time. And as he was leaving, he said that I will be a witness. I saw what they did to you. I will write a statement.
What I need you to do for me, if you're filing a complaint against my two officers, I need you to come to my office and see my internal affairs guy and fill out a report, and we'll carry it on. We'll do an internal investigation, and I'll notify my supervisor, if that's fine with you.
Wait, what's going on, baby? Listen to me right now, okay?
I'm listening.
We're here to ask you exactly what do you expect from us? What do you want us to do? And what
I want to press charges against the two officers who blatantly assaulted me on camera.
So take him to the office and have a seat and write out your statement or whatever you want to do. But go
and I can give you the number for the witness as well.
That's fine. They'll take you
so you can contact the witness
and take your statements from you.
Okay.
Okay.
And you are Constable Williams?
Constable Williams, yes, sir.
And Chief Hatch.
So,
Byron Hatch.
You didn't write your statement out.
Come on.
Make sure you don't record inside the building.
I'm going to record inside the building. Then we're not going to go inside the building. It's a public building, sir.
All right, for that gentleman to have the chief of police come out and move him around tells me he was in the right. So another failed violation of a police audit. They're humans like us, guys, emotionally charged. Some of these situations were absolutely atrocious as people put them in. Some of them, they expose cops that shouldn't be cops, and I'm glad for that content. And some are 50-50 in my mind, right? These guys have hard jobs. Like I said at the beginning of this, there's reasons behind this for not defunding the police. They need additional training. Most police will tell you that training saves lives, and most police would absolutely welcome the training, especially if it meant overtime. I mean, another edible. This is number 4. Feeling good. Tone, I'm raising my kids alone. Yep, same here, brother. Oh, same here, sister. Sorry. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't see how people can just have kids and have lack of interest in their being human. That blows my fucking mind. I don't. Yeah, I could go off on a tangent, Tone, but I'm not gonna, because I hear you. Got a lot of questions there. All right, where are we? Where are we? Right here. All right, right here. Oh yeah. Okay. Check this guy out. Police impersonator gets exposed, then go crazy.
Al, what's that? Do you have a problem? Just filming. Yeah, why are you filming me? Hey, it's public property. I don't give a what it is. You don't? Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. Well, it's a free country, so you have a right to feel however you want. Yeah, well, I think you're gonna stop filming me, pal. Are you?
I think I'm gonna stop filming me, pal.
police officer?
Yeah, I am.
You are? What town are you a police officer with?
Never mind what town I'm a police officer.
You're live streaming right now.
Yeah, because I want them here.
Okay, well, you can call them if you like.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Okay.
They said you're mental fuck.
Do you know what famous means?
Yeah, I know what famous means. Stop filming me, pal.
Because you're about to be famous in auditing America. I just have a question. Why is there a light kit in the front of your vehicle?
That is none of your business either.
It's none of my business?
That's right.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, are you impersonating a police? You just told me you're a police officer.
You're goddamn right I am. You want to see the badge, pal?
Yes, please.
See?
I'm sorry. Could you pull that out again?
No, you don't need to see it any better than that.
That looked like a fireman's badge.
I don't care what it looks like to you.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cringe. So cringe.
Leave me. It's none of my business?
That's right.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, are you impersonating a police? You just told me you're a police officer.
You're goddamn right I am. You want to see the badge, pal?
Yes, please.
See?
I'm sorry. Could you pull that out
again? You
again?
don't need to see it any better than that.
That looked like a fireman's badge.
I don't care what it looks like to you.
Okay. Are you aware of the First Amendment?
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm aware of the First Amendment.
Do you know what it is, sir?
The freedom of the press, buddy.
Absolutely. That's actually very good.
People, would you please call the police? This man's
Well, I thought you were the police.
stalking me.
Do you know that gives people the right to film in public?
Yeah.
And do you know that you've identified yourself as a police officer on camera, so if the police do show up, I'll be happy to hand over that footage?
Yeah, you can hand it over to them.
Okay.
Because they can't do anything about that either.
Actually, that's a federal offense to impersonate
Oh, really?
a police officer, yes.
You got a problem, pal?
What's that?
It looked right there at the end. He had a moment of clarity.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. There's a lot going on in that little skull. Ooh, I see regrets. Lots of regrets there, guys. Lots of regrets. Well, to tell you the truth, guys, that's all I got these Steam for tonight. I got more. I do. I am fucking tired. I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to be on the shills tomorrow around noon Pacific. I'm going to get all my camping gear out and all my fishing gear. I'm going to get ready for my vacation. Guys, it's been a long work month for me. So if you would, for my birthday, and if you can't, I get it. Like, money's tight. But I feel like anybody and everybody can spare $5 at some point. And I will totally exploit my birthday for that reason. Because I have no shame when it comes to raising money for soldiers that are fighting for their freedom and their families' lives. Fuck. I will do that all day long. And go to sleep at night. 6,629 euros, 142 donations from our goal of 11,000 euros. So we have a little work to do, guys. Little work. We got a ton of donations, though, so keep it up, please. Thank you guys for what you have done to help. If you can continue to, please. Like I said, I feel everybody can do a $5 donation for my birthday. Right? Happy upcoming. Yeah, it's tomorrow, technically. My birthday is tomorrow. So I would love to see the help and the exposure. And thank you, Car for Ukraine, for the opportunity to help them and giving me the exposure, which they have. And they did today on the wonderful shout out that I had from Ivan for the next delivery of armored vehicles to the soldiers. So thank you for that, sir. I believe it started off Good Morning Vietnam. And then we got the Chucks. We got Chucks and the shout out.
Yeah. all the funds, all the donations will go to the soldiers. But there are some influencers who are working very, very hard. Renegade Chungus, I don't know if you watched this song that he made. That was incredible, and all for our soldiers. And there are more and more and more activities that they do, all with one purpose.
By activities, he means taking shots of spicy Polish pickles and 80 proof prune juice for donations, which I don't ever want to do again. So guys, if you could, please donate without me defiling my body any further. Please, for the love of God, because that hurt. Those Polish pickles are no joke. Well, that's all I got, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm tired. I got a plan for tomorrow. I got a plan for some sleep. And that's the plan. So thank you all for coming tonight. Please like the stream, share it, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed, notification bells. If you can, tell other people about it. Help me grow. My goal was 1,000 subs by April. I didn't make it, but we're growing slowly. We'll get there. But if you could, I'd really like to be through 1,000 subs by the end of this month. It'd be amazing. So I will talk to you all later. See you on the next one, yeah?
My fundraisers, my fundraisers, my fundraisers, ay, ay, my fundraisers, my fundraisers, my fundraisers, ay, ay, ay. Coming to a town near you, it's the most famous bunch of bonkers repping NAFO crew. We raising money better than other fellas do, and we giving it all to this SAU. We stumble through your hood like we drunk on some beers, but all my fellas leaning on the monk of that Nick tears. So when you see, say, hey, it's time to give it up today. Don't you dare look away or unfollow, I just may. Yeah, I see we scrolling, but no boosting, you just trolling. If you broke as fuck, tweet out for other fellas who be rolling in the Fetty, the Mayo, the Skrilla, scratch that payroll. No slacking on your duties or go straight to Vatnik jail, cause my fundraiser's active. 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 My fundraiser's Kid, I'll mix it funk and make you feel really great. But we out here stacking bread for the 14th Met Brigade. So shell it out like an oyster freshly poured off a rock, or we gon' shake your ass for that fine spot in your sock. A little goes a long way when we all pitching in. Time to dig up all that change from that couch you're sitting in. There's no time left to wait, we gotta all donate. Bust it out, make it rain, and show we pro-Ukraine. Cause my fundraiser's active. 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 My fundraiser's
От волонтери нам доставили такий генератор. Дякуємо дуже. Надіюсь, він нам дуже-дуже пригодиться. Зараз покажу, що він там всередині, який він.
Зараз передам камеру.
Ось тут такий документ, ось такий апаратик. О, надіюсь, він дуже-дуже нам підійде. Дякую.
Дякуємо, хлопці, за підтримку. Дякуємо за генератор. Слава Україні!
Let the melody into your brain. Call for Ukraine. Let the melody into your brain. Call for Ukraine. NAFO fellas gonna drive you insane. We're making moves while you're slower than molasses. We're riding deep, chasing donkeys off their asses. We all bosses, stomping schmucks like they're fastest. It's no wonder why the Peters wanna blast us. Can't surpass us, our razors hit the top. Stacking money like a crooked ass cop. Buying rides like a used Dodge Durango. Our whips hit you like that dude named Django. Now let's tango, this new beat is humongous. Burning on your toes like an itchy case of fungus. It's Easter time and the bunnies in among us. Brought to you by our renegade chungus, and we saying, call for Ukraine.